Hello and happy new financial year, friends. Now, some of you may have noticed I've been away recently, having attended my cousin's wedding overseas. Now, fair to say the food was great. However, it is fantastic to be back, albeit in the cold Melbourne winter. However, differently to the weather climate that we're seeing in Melbourne, the property market has definitely been heating up. And there's been quite an interesting shift in the real estate landscape post the 2019 federal election. So let's jump right into it now and take a bit of a closer look. We're going to dissect the top 3 to 4 key changes in our core markets and analyse some of our usual performance indicators and have a closer look at what this exactly means. Now, firstly, the federal election has now passed, and surprisingly, the existing government has retained power, which meant that a lot of the fear that existed around some of the dramatic property tax law changes, which were likely to really severely impact Melbourne's property prices, are thankfully no more. This has seen an immediate improvement in consumer sentiment and confidence and brought many buyers off the sidelines. Secondly, APRA, one of the regulators of lending in Australia, have relaxed the 7% lending assessment rate down to 2.5%, which means more potential property owners can borrow. This again has seen buyers surging back into the marketplace. Now, turning our attention to interest rates. We've seen not one, but 2 consecutive interest rate reductions in recent months. Now, this further means that buyers' borrowing powers are increased and is also allowing a lot of people out there more security and confidence in lower long-term repayments. Plus, all of this combining with the lowest number of homes available on the market that we've seen in almost 3 years, plus the surge of increased buyer numbers, this has pushed auction clearance rates right back to 70% and above in recent months. And this is much more aligned to the long-term average of a very stable property market climate. So clearly we've seen a very fast-paced change into the marketplace and consumer sentiment out there. If you've been waiting on the sidelines for that proverbial bargain, what I'd be suggesting right now is that the window may have very well passed. And it's now time to lock in your next purchase while you can. So thank you all for tuning in as always to our latest Market Pulse. We look forward to seeing you out and about in some of our property opens and inspections. As always, if you have any questions, hit us up on social media, phone, email, however you like, because that's the way we love to do business. Until next month, bye for now and go buy some property.